today is Wednesday, so it is Wednesday weight update, and I'm going to keep it quick, and then I'm going to do some makeup application. I've got some NYX products that I have been stashing away, and also the company sent me some, so I'm going to do a quick up, just a look. I don't know, I'm just going to make it up as I go along. Before I even start though, I am exhausted. My bird is driving me nuts today. I'm in a really bad mood. I probably shouldn't be filming. We have very, very sick dogs here, and I have an itchy nose, sorry. I've been up most nights for about a week, maybe 2 hours sleep. I'm exhausted. So if I doze off during the video, I'm sorry. So with that said, I'm going to get started with the weight. So as I mentioned, this week's been a nightmare, and I haven't lost any weight, but I also haven't put any on. So I'm bang on 12 kilos lost, and I'm putting it down to a few things. Number one, tiredness. Number two, I haven't eaten anywhere near what I should. Number three, I'm not taking any medicine. I just forget to take my tablets. I haven't taken my herbs, and I've done absolutely no exercise. So all of that combined has just been a really crappy week. But I tried some clothes on. Now, I did an unboxing yesterday of a Lust Have It box, and I was wearing a blue and white top with little ruchy sleeve things, which I could never get into. I bought it and it was skin tight, and now it is way too big, so that was good. And I tried another top on this morning, and I am now officially, when I can actually bring myself to wear something that's a little bit more fitted, I'm officially an 18 in clothes, so I'm really happy with how that's going. I've got a beautiful leather jacket that I've never ever worn because it never fitted, and it actually now does up and it's fine, so that's good. But the other thing I'm really happy about is my skincare. I'm still a little bit blotchy, and there's a few little bumps, and there's still a bit of congestion, and then on this cheek I had some really bad congestion, and of course I picked it so it looks worse than it actually was, and I've just scratched myself there, so we'll just ignore that. But it's all going, and I have been using only the Dermalogica UltraCalm range, which has been fantastic, and a lovely girl in Perth had recommended that to me, and it's been doing, I mean, I've been using it anyway, but she'd actually recommended some other products in the line, and it's been going really well. Now, the only other things I've been using are the Nip+Fab Glycolic, they're like exfoliating pads. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but I'll pop that below, and I just wanted to show you this other thing. Now, this is the Nip+Fab, whoa, glary box. It is their Bee Sting Fix Eye. So it's got bee venom, so if you are allergic to bees, you do need to, number one, do a patch test. If you react, obviously don't use it. Now, I am allergic, or at least I was when I was 11, I was allergic to bees, but I did a patch test, and I've been using this, and I tell you what, if I hadn't been using this under my eyes, I would look 10 times worse. I do have another Nip+Fab eye cream, and I ditched that one this week because I wanted to try this one because I'm so tired, and it's made, I know it doesn't look like it's made a difference, especially if I do that, but it really has made a difference. My eyes were 10 times worse. So this is a really good product. I do have this entire range, and I am trying it sporadically, but I just don't want to upset my skin. So far, everything I've tried has been absolutely amazing. So with that said, what I'm going to do now is I am going to do an application, and I'm going to speed it up, and I'm going to do a voiceover like I did last week. So that's that, and stay tuned for the makeup. It's all NYX products, with the exception of, I think, of the primer I'm going to use, but I'll mention that below. Okay guys, so stay tuned if you want to watch the makeup. Okay, so I have already primed my face with Benefits the Pore Sessional, and I'm going in with the NYX BB Creme in the shade 02 Natural, and applying it with my Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Foundation brush. This brush is hands down the best brush I have ever used. Even though it's a little pricey for some, I highly recommend getting your hands on this. It is absolutely well worth it. And guys, I'm just applying this now, and it is a nice light coverage. It feels really great on the skin, and it is also buildable. I just want to apologise though, my hair is terrible. I slept on it wet, and I looked like ridiculous this morning, and I'm so sorry, I'm so tired, but please bear with me. Okay, so time to cover up those bags, and I'm using the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in light, and just a flat eyeshadow brush here. Excuse the faces, as I said, I'm tired, and when I'm tired I get stupid. So just applying it with a brush, and then I'm just lightly blending it in with my fingertip, and just trying to give a little bit of a lightness to the under eye area to try and disguise the enormous bags that I have got, and I really did like the feel of this. Okay, so I'm setting all of this in place now with the NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder in light medium, and I'm just going all over my face to set because it is quite warm today, and I'm just using the big fluffy makeup brush. And yeah, it's a lovely colour. It's probably more a winter colour for me, and I would probably use a darker shade during the summer. I felt a little pale here, even though it appears okay on camera, but I'm going to go in here with the NYX Radiant Finishing Powder in Sunkissed, and I'm just going to warm up my face with some very basic contouring using the same brush as I used to apply my powder. So just scrubbing off a little excess there. And then I'm going to go in with a blush. Now, as you can see, I have quite a few to choose from, excuse the wobble there. So that's what I swatched, and I'm going to go in with the pinkish shade, which is the bottom one. And normally I would steer clear of pink, but this is a beautiful shade. You can build it, and excuse the faces there. I'm still getting used to which side is which on camera. So I'm just going to do it a very sheer wash of this blush, and it really is a very, very beautiful colour on my cheeks. Okay, time for eyeshadow. So I'm priming my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow base, and it is in Skin Tone, that's the colour. So I'm just popping a tiny bit on my lids, and then I'm going to go in with the NYX Glam shadow stick in Elegant Marble, which is a beautiful colour. And I'm just going to apply a tiny bit on my lid, so it's that bottom sort of beautiful, it's almost a bronze colour, so I'm just popping a tiny bit on so that I've got a base for my eyeshadow, and then I'm just blending it in with my fingertips just a tiny bit so that I have a nice base to apply my shadows. And as you can see, I have shadows to choose from. Okay, so I made a mistake here, and I recorded what I thought was the eyeshadow segment, and I actually didn't, so I'm just going to go over it. I'm using the mid-brown shade on my lid. I'm blending it on the corner with this beautiful sort of dark, it's like a dark berry shade with a gorgeous sparkle, and then I'm going to go and blend all that out with the mid-tone sort of peach shade that there is in this palette, just with my Sigma brushes that I will list below. Okay, so I'm filling in my brows here with the Auto Eyebrow Pencil in dark brown. So it's got a spoolie on one end and then the dark brown pencil on the other. Now it is a little dark for me, so I'm going in with a light hand here, just filling in any little gaps. But the shade above this was too light for me, so that's that. And then I'm curling my lashes with my Napoleon Perdis eyelash curler. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Le Chic Flick waterproof mascara in black. Excuse the name if I pronounce that wrong. And it is a really nice mascara, and just excuse the faces there. I think I actually just spilt my mascara on something. But anyway, yeah, so I just curled my lashes. Now I have long lashes, but they're dead straight, so for me to hold a curl, it's very rare without me getting them permed somehow or lifted. But it was a nice, very dramatic black mascara, so I did like that. And then you can see I made a mistake there, so I'm just going in with my cotton buds. Wait till your mascara is dry, and then the mascara should just lift off your face with a cotton bud. So I'm just going in here with Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Sunbeam, and just tapping it on the cheekbone, very top of my cheekbone. Sorry, I couldn't even think what that was called then, just to give myself a little tiny bit of glow. And this really is a lovely, lovely illuminator. Now there is another one which is more of a sort of coppery glow, but for this look, this one suited better. Okay, for my lips I decided to go for a dark colour, so I'm using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Monte Carlo, but I am cheating here and I'm using the Too Faced Perfect Lips in Perfect Red to line my lips. Now I do have quite thin lips, so I'm going to take a little bit of time to do this. I'm just trying to fill them out a little bit without looking ridiculous, so I'm also not very steady-handed today, so I am taking my time, and as you can see that wasn't quite full, so I'm going in again and I'm going to keep perfecting it, and then I'm going to fill in my entire lip with the lip pencil. So we're just fiddling around here, just checking, and then I'm going to go in with the lip cream and fill it in. It's a beautiful deep red and I really do like this colour. So I'm just applying it, and it dries to matte very quickly. It isn't very drying on the lips. I have been using these matte lip creams for quite a while, and I can highly recommend these. Very budget friendly and very, very good quality. So that's that. And then I'm just going to go in and touch them up a little bit more because I can't help myself. And then I think you're going to get some dark pouts at the end here. Now, the overall look was fine, but I thought the lips were too red. So I am now going to show you, when I finish pouting, I'm going to show you another alternative. Okay, so I'm going to blot off the excess red here, and I'm going to go in and cheat, and I'm using the Maybelline Color Drama pencil, and I'm using the colour Very Much just to vamp it up and give it a bit of a darker shade. So that is it. So that's two different lip looks. Now guys, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I'll pop all of the products in the description bar. If you've got any comments for me, pop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And please hit that subscription button, guys. I'm really appreciating your support. I'm loving your comments. So that's me done, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.